Hello everyone, welcome back. In front of me I have the Water Snake electric motor ASP. It's a transom mount motor. It's for trolling motors. I got this in conjunction with the mount that I was talking about the other day, and I'm going to mount it just to show everybody exactly what it is and what it does. So this came in the mail about an hour or two ago, and I'm just now getting around to it. Let's open this sucker up and see what's inside. It's a pretty good box. Someone did a good job boxing that up. Okay, the first thing I notice is a nice sticker. If you're a sticker guy like me, it says Water Snake electric trolling motors. I'll throw that on my safe someplace. Oh, it's kind of sticky already. Put it right there. We have a owner's manual. Ta-da! Who would have thought it came with an owner's manual? Okay. And here is the prop. Let's open this plastic up and see exactly what the prop looks like. Yeah, I thought it might be a little bit more rugged than that, but it's not. Man. It's thick towards the top here, but down here it's pretty flimsy, which makes sense because that'll come in contact with the weeds. Well, the whole thing can come in contact with the weeds. I don't know. But the nut is right here. It's beyond the tape. Here is here's a thing. Don't know what that thing goes to yet. Figure it out here in a little bit. Okay. Here is a Water Snake QC list. Quality control list right there. That's kind of cool. I don't see a lot of that stuff in things I order off Amazon. So it just goes to show you that they do care about their product. I don't know if this is Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. I'm not for sure. I don't think it's Korean. I spent time in Korea. Set that over to the side. Styrofoam. Some more styrofoam. Empty box. And we have the motor. Well, we have everything. You know, I absolutely love it when people send me these ties like this, these wire ties. I use these things over and over and over again. I got a whole stack of them over there, I should say. So that's interesting. They clamped a silica gel bag onto the negative side. Well, the negative side was clamped to the silica gel bag. How's that sound? Yeah. Hey, by the way, don't throw these things away. Put them in a baggie or something like that. Throw them in your junk drawer or something because they come in handy. Trust me when I say that. If you ever want to keep something dry, especially like ammunition, and you want to store it for a long time, put one of these in there. Helps it out a little bit. At least I think it does. It absorbs the moisture. There's other things you can get that absorb moisture better than this, but that does help. As I was saying, the silica gel bag, they do come in handy. You can repurpose them for other things. I know there's a YouTuber that shows people how to do it. For the life of me, I can't remember exactly where it's at on YouTube, but it's there. So that completes the unboxing. But overall, it looks like a nice little trolling motor for my kayak. I like it. I'll put it together and come back to you guys. Okay, everybody, so I ran into a serious snag here. If you can't tell, minus the junk in the background here, we were constantly going through stuff and getting rid of it. If anybody's had kids that move out, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or, yeah, just years of stuff that we just need to get rid of. Okay, so here is the Water Snake trolling motor. It's on my kayak. Per the instructions, this is exactly how it's supposed to go. This is 24 inches, 2 feet. However, if you notice something on my new canoe, it doesn't sit low enough. So, I'm kind of baffled here. I'm trying to think of ways I can modify this so that I can get it to work properly. One thought comes to mind is to lower these. I don't know exactly what's inside here. Maybe just a piece of plastic sticking up, and I can undo this nut and bolt, pull it out, and then just cut it right off there with the grinder, with one of my grinding wheels on both sides, and hope I get it level, hopefully, and then snap it back together, drill a hole, put the nut and bolt back through there, and that'll give me at least an inch and a half. So that'll lower it down from here about to here. I don't know if that's going to be enough room. What to do, what to do, what to do. I'm going to think about this when I get back with you guys. Well, after about 10 minutes of pondering the situation that I got myself into, I think I come up with an idea. Now, I don't recommend this for anybody else. So if you follow my lead on this and it falls apart on you, that's on you. But this might work for me. I don't know yet. We're about to find out. So here's what I did. I took the mounting block off. If you can see that. I took the mounting block off and I turned the top rail sideways. This is still kind of flimsy. Oh, that's right. I got to tighten that up still. But I just screwed it down under there, and that's plenty deep enough. Plenty deep enough. I was kind of hoping it would go underneath a little bit more, but I think that'll work for me. The water's usually sitting right about here on my kayak. That's more than enough room for the propeller to go underneath, but there's only one way to find out. And if that doesn't work, then I will start cutting stuff and doing that route. But hey, if you like what I do, you like what you see, you like my little jury rigging stuff, let me know in the comments below. Oh, and here's a modification I made yesterday, well, earlier today. So here's my anchor. It's a little 5-pound weight. It'll hang like so when I'm going down the river. Well, it'll actually be up higher. But I got this at Walmart. So generally it'll sit like that. And as I'm going down, I can just pull back on it and let it slide down. Or I just pull over on the side with the rope and it'll hang. I came up with that idea because I used to have the anchor tied back to here, and that sucked. Let me tell you why. Because the anchor was right here, I'd drop it, and then the kayak would go sideways all the time. It wouldn't go up or down the river or the creek. It would just be sideways. Sorry about that. I didn't even realize I was talking out loud. But this is just my little kayak inventions, things I come up with, because I don't want to spend $100 on a little mount for this new canoe to put an anchor system on there. It was fairly easy to do. I went to the hardware store. I got 2 longer bolts right here. Took it off. Oh, it does move on you. It's careful. I have to be careful when I do that, but I'll have it tied up there. Anyways, the handle screws in right there. 2 bolts right there. Then I just used 2 nuts. Well, 2 screws, 2 long screws right here. Not screws, bolts. And I drilled them through the wood. It's hollow underneath here. So I put 2 nuts on each one. That way it'll stay tighter and they won't come undone. I didn't have any small lock washers, so double nutting it will work. But yeah, I did that. If you're worried about the OSB board getting wet and falling apart, it probably will. But however, I Thompson water sealed it. And what I did was I took the OSB and I just threw it in the Thompson water seal bucket. I got a bucket right there. I left it in there overnight, let it soak up all the goodness. I pulled it out this morning, let it dry. I threw it on there. It's clear. It's a clear water sealer, so hopefully it'll last this season. Replace it next season, no big deal. At least I'll have a diagram next time. I'm not a carpenter. My name is not Jesus. And it'll work out for what it is. But hey guys, this is just my tips and tricks that I do with my kayak. I know this was all focused on this trolling motor, but I'm hoping this little hack I just did to it, this little jury rigging thing will work. That seems to be pretty solid on there. I gotta tighten up those screws. Oh, one more thing. On the first video I was complaining about how these nuts were on this bracket here. And per the instructions, let me take this one off. Per the instructions, you just set this down inside there and then you slide it on the mount. And it'll hold fairly well until it doesn't. Whoever came up with this idea, you know, I'm a 70s kid, so when I make this comment, please understand what I'm saying. I wasn't always a good Christian man. But whoever came up with that idea needs to puff, puff, give, if you know what I mean. You know, pass that around a little bit. That is a joke, haha. The person that probably came up with this is 10 times smarter than me. Guarantee it they are. I like this block. Anyways, that'll conclude today's video. I'm starting to ramble. I'm just showing you little tricks and tips about kayaking that I do. And hopefully it works for me. Who knows? I'll find out. Maybe tomorrow or later on in the week when the weather starts warming up better. But that'll be part 3 to this video to show how well this is going to work. I'm about 20% sure it's going to work. We'll see. We will see. If I don't make a part 3, you know why, because I'm pretty mad. No, I'll make a part 3 no matter what. But I gotta wait for the battery to come in too. That's another thing. I gotta wait for another battery. For everybody that watches my videos concerning the Lifetime system, solar system, I ordered the Lifetime 100 amp hour smaller battery for trolling motors, and that's supposed to be in on Thursday of this week. So I'm debating on whether I want to unplug my larger battery and take it out there just to give this a test drive. I don't know yet, but I'll get that battery in on Thursday, and then hopefully Friday it's nice out and I'll be able to throw the kayak in the water and take off up a creek and catch some more bass. I got high hopes. Big bass, not small bass, big bass. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. As always, may God bless you all. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.